And welcome to the CBC Coaches Show presented by State Farm agent and CBC alum Tim Kylo. We're here with head coach Scott Pingel. Coach, great to see you.
Hey, great to see you too, Pat.
Quick start to the season for your boys this year. We're just into September and we've already played 2 games already. Talk to us a little bit about the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, week 1 we played Hickman out of Columbia, Missouri, and the heat was going to play a factor. So we were able to rotate quite a few guys, get a lot of guys playing time. Through that quick play, we were able to put some points up, and our defense did a really, really good job. Week 2 traveled us to Jeff City. First time we got to play the Jays in a long time. I think our boys were very motivated to play them, really excited. Came out as a nice little dogfight. It was 12-0 at half, and then within 2 minutes we kind of scored 21 points through quick plays, and the game kind of just ended there.
First few minutes of the third quarter, just as you're saying, your boys really came out of the locker room excited to play. Did you say something special to them at halftime?
No, we didn't really say anything special. We made a couple adjustments on a couple of plays we wanted to look at, and the very first play, Blake Charlton takes for 55 yards, and the next play, our Temple got a quick pass to Lamar. And then a pick 6, Sean Boyd made a great return, great play on the ball, and then we scored on the next play again. So it just kind of like 3 quick plays in a matter of 4, so it kind of worked out well for us.
It was a busy third quarter for extra points and for all other phases of the game.
For sure.
Talk to us a little bit about, you mentioned the depth at a few different positions. I noticed defensive line, great depth there, and you're rolling a lot of guys through. And then also in the offensive backfield, a lot of different running backs getting to touch the ball.
Yeah, on both sides of the ball, we got great depth. We're able to play more people. I think we're probably in a realm of playing about 18 guys on offense, about 15 on defense, so we're able to move it around quite a bit. We probably have about 4 guys that I think could be starting running backs on any other year. They're very unselfish. Trey Bryant is a junior, Lamar Anderson's a junior, Kalen Taylor is a senior, and Caleb Allen is a sophomore. Those 4 guys are dynamic, and they're excited when they get the ball, and they're really rooting for each other, so it's kind of nice right now.
That's an awesome team dynamic. Great to hear that about the guys. And one of the great parts about the new offense you've installed this year is that I think they'll all be able to get a lot of touches. Talk to us a little bit about the new offense.
Yeah, the offense looks different probably just because of the tempo we're playing. We don't huddle. We're trying to go as fast as we can, and it allows our guys to kind of get in space and make some plays. Lamar Anderson, I think, has really thrived in this kind of fast-paced offense. But allows us to play a lot of guys too, so it's kind of fun. The main plays haven't changed so much, just the speed we're playing has really changed.
And early in the year here, perhaps when other teams aren't as well conditioned and when the heat's a factor, I bet it's really playing to your favor.
Yeah, and that was something we kind of looked at. With our depth, it's good to go with this kind of offense because we even play 7 offensive linemen. So we are able to play a lot of players and keep them fresh. And 2 things: they're fresh and they're hungry when they're out there because they want to prove something.
It's awesome to watch. Another part of that depth, 2 quarterbacks. We've seen both Jack Even and Blake Charlton playing quarterback. Will that continue for a few more weeks here?
Yeah, it will. It will. They both have had a great summer camp. They both had a great 2 weeks. So, we're not really looking for one to distinguish themselves right now, but we know that we have 2 good horses in the stable, and we're going to try to ride them and see how long we can go with them.
It's great to see both of those guys getting some time on the field. They're both playing well. Talk to us a little bit more about the summer program with the guys. We're talking to you today in the gymnasium. I know a few summer practices that were rained out. You had 75, 80 guys here in the gym running offensive plays.
Right.
Talk to us about that summer routine.
Well, the summer was kind of hectic because, with the heat, and then when we broke for camp, we were all over the place because of the weather conditions. But, our guys had handled the adversity really well. We do have high numbers, about 75, 80 guys on our varsity roster. So it's been fun. It's been kind of a challenge at times because we're limited with space, but our guys have been, responsive and give us pretty good practices wherever we are.
A lot of good dedication through the summer, and it's definitely paid off here in the first few weeks of the year. Moving into week 3, Fort Zumwalt West on Friday night. The Jaguars got our guys and your team last year. What should we expect to see this Friday?
Anytime you play Fort Zumwalt West, this will be, I think, our 5th or 6th year in a row playing them. It's going to be a battle. And it's an old cliche you can use all the time, but it's true when you play Fort Zumwalt West for CBC. They really got to get after each other. I know it's probably going to be a low-scoring game because of the way they play defense. They try to get everybody the ball. They try to confuse you on defense. Offensively, they got a couple of good skill guys, a great running quarterback. I know Coach Zumwalt will have our guys ready. Our defense is, we kind of talk about we want to win a game 2-0. We want our defense to keep winning games for us. So, it should be a dogfight. It should be very exciting.
Well, we're excited for it. We know we'll see lots of fans out at the stadium cheering for you Friday night, and best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.